Hi, my name is Joe Coveney. I'm a Vice President on the Corporate Services team here at OTC Markets Group. Today we're joined by Alexander Foltin, Head of Investor Relations at Infineon Technologies. Alexander, welcome to New York and thanks for coming by today.
Thanks, Joe, for having me. Pleasure to be here.
So what are some key themes or global trends that have allowed semiconductors to be so popular, and how is Infineon addressing them as a global semiconductor solutions provider?
As decarbonization and digitalization, and both pose tremendous challenges but also large opportunities to mankind. And it's semiconductor solutions that are pivotal in addressing those. Let me give you examples for both. For decarbonization, just think of renewable energy and the entire energy delivery chain, or electromobility, electric vehicles. For digitalization, we can talk about data centers for things like AI, cloud computing, or we can talk about IoT devices becoming ever more ubiquitous and pervasive. None of these applications would be feasible without semiconductor solutions. Actually, semiconductor solutions these days become not just enabling, but product defining or application defining. And we at Infineon are offering those solutions because we now, after the Cypress acquisition, command a full suite of semiconductor technologies that you need, starting from sensors to microcontrollers, power components, connectivity, and security.
Infineon has more than a decade of profitable growth. How will you pursue this path going forward?
Absolutely right. I mean, we have been outgrowing the market and at the same time consistently over the cycle improved our profitability. Regarding growth, we do see highly attractive structural long-term growth opportunities ahead. If anything, they get broader. Having said this, going forward, there will be a heightened focus on profitability. And it starts all with creating value for our customers and capturing a share of that value. As mentioned previously, semiconductor solutions are strategically more and more relevant. And so with offering a full suite of ready-to-use solutions, including, by the way, also software, which is the glue that puts all these semiconductor technologies and different devices together, that's going to be one path. Also, on the other hand side, we do have and we do see levers on the cost side. Talk about profitability, bringing up the 300 millimeter share in our silicon manufacturing, or deploying the cold split technology in wide bandgap silicon carbide manufacturing. And finally, as we grow, there should be room for some OpEx scaling. So all these factors taken together should enable us to at least have another decade of profitable growth.
Can you share recent developments for the company's goal to reach carbon neutrality across its global operations?
Happy to. First of all, let me remind you, we have, as Infineon, committed to CO2 neutrality by 2030, and actually also to reaching 70% of that goal already by 2025. Already today, Infineon is one of the most resource-efficient semiconductor manufacturers globally, but we want to improve that clearly. What are we doing? We're active on two levers. One is upgrading the PFC abatement systems throughout all our global manufacturing footprint. And the second one is green electricity. Semiconductor manufacturing is energy intensive. We already have switched last year all our European sites to green, i.e. renewable electricity sources. We are actively doing this in the US for all our sites this year, 2022, and then comes Asia. So we see ourselves very well on the path of achieving CO2 neutrality by 2030.
With your primary listing in Germany, how has cross-trading on OTCQX been successful for your shareholder base?
Well, actually, the US investors are of crucial importance to Infineon. And as you said, we have the primary listing in Germany. So having a sponsored ADR program and having our shares traded here on the OTCQX gives us a way actually to access a broader investor base here. It's an easy and efficient way for investors to get informed, to invest in our company. And also the blue sky compliance exemptions enables us to reach investors which otherwise we might not be reaching.
Thanks for coming in today, Alexander. It was great speaking with you. Congrats on all the success. Look forward to continuing the conversation and best of luck.
Absolutely. Thanks again for having me.